Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
Coming out of Ohio State, one of the top prospects in the NFL draft, and it was so big that they moved up in the draft to get him, to make sure that they had him. And, boys, he got the full package. Loves the game, big-time arm, 4.4 speed, so good that another quarterback prospect said to him, "What's it feel like to run 4.4? Everybody wants to be that fast."
Here's Fields. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Reggie White, what a force. Got back there for the sack. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. This is caught by Williams. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Now Sanders. Sanders shaking and baking. Can't ask for much more than that. A 50-yard punt followed by a loss on the return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. As we get a look at a guy who grew up in Florida, played his college ball, of course, in Louisville. It's the electric Lamar Jackson.
Early part of his career, defenses really had to focus on his running ability, and they still do. But now, he's turned himself into a true dual-threat quarterback. When he plants his cleats in the ground and turns it loose, good things happen downfield.
They go play action now. Jackson, he'll buy some time right. Oh, that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson, airing it out for Olsen. And incomplete on the deep ball.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
We changed it.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll toss it to Henry. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. Again, it's Henry. It's a 5-yard pickup that time on what will wind up being the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football. Here's a 2nd and 5 as they've got it as we resume action. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the 1st with Henry. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. They run wide side with Henry. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A toss left. Henry. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. It's a loss of 11 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
DC, right?
Play action. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. That's down the field for Jefferson. Touchdown, Washington. Justin Jefferson, 42 yards. And the Commanders post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense and you give them credit for going for it and having that kind of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. Now a first down throw, Fields. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Fields. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Second down, they go again with Henry. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 3rd down, Henry. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Derrick Henry as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both failed.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out. At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. And that one's going to come up a little short. It's incomplete. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before the break. Fields. And his throw is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Commanders. But people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
So this time the conversion is good after a pair of failed 2-point tries. Charles, they're 1 for 3 now.
And you would figure with 3 touchdowns scored, your minimum number of points would be 21, right? 3 extra points. And as you noted, they went for 2 twice, didn't get it. Went here again. This reminds me of something a coach told me a while ago. They have more 2-point plays on their ready sheet nowadays than ever before. It used to be like 1 or 2. Now most teams have up to 6 or 7 that they have at the ready.
Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? He's a little too aggressive there from his Mike linebacker spot.
Sometimes you jump into gaps trying to draw them off sides. This time he tricked himself.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Henry again on second down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Report.
On third down, Jackson escaping the pressure right. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Inside handoff, Henry. Touchdown, Washington! Derrick Henry with his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. They'll try and run it in with Henry, trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, Somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Things, unfortunately, continuing to implode here. The interception he threw on the previous drive, of course, led to the touchdown. And that deficit widening a little bit further. 1st and 10. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. And some room to run now. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. That's complete to the tight end, Warner.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Back to throw. Fields. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. Back now at FedEx Field. 3rd down and 1. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Fields on 1st down. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. 10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons.
Here we go, son.
To the air again, Fields. That's caught by Warner, the tight end. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 15 yards down to the 15 and a 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Fields. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Fields now to throw. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll make this a 19-point ball game. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But
and at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Henry up the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Derrick Henry taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. taken at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Now this throw caught left side. Now he's loose at the 40, inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Mac Hollins, 84. And the Falcons get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead now down to 20. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy two-play drive that time. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Play action, it's Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Now a handoff to Henry. 96 yards rushing for him now in the ballgame. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. Henry. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. He's fighting, but they're not going to let him in. Stopped at the 2-yard line. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
Here's 2nd and 10. From his own end zone, Fields. Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. Well, this defense has been smothering all game long. Why not give them 2 more points here in the closing minutes?
Well, they've certainly earned it. They've gotten the better of this offensive line for 4 quarters, and this sack here will just be a little icing on the cake.
You gotta make a move.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So it's Washington getting the victory here, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half. It's the Battle of the Beltway. Baltimore and Washington are underway. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So now the Ravens getting ready for their first go on offense. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
On second down, here's Graham. A short one there, caught by Likely. And that's good for a gain of 6. And they're going to face a third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now Graham on first down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Dante Whitner, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. On second down, here's Jackson. Being chased out left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Tell me I didn't just see these first two possessions. I mean, is this one of those cases of anything you can do, I can do
better?
Maybe not better, huh? Worse? Yeah, just a little bit. Very sloppy start. I think maybe a case of the nerves for both teams.
And now we're back to an even playing field. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Odell Beckham, 61 yards. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Commander's going to retake the field for drive number 2. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. That's down the field for Jefferson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
That's into double coverage and intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And the Ravens are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll start out here with the option left. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. And tip your cap to DeMarcus Lawrence. Nice play defensively. But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now Graham on 3rd and long. Incomplete. They couldn't hook up. What's going to be the final play of this first quarter? Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. The Washington offense back out there. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one was taking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Diggins. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They go play action with Jackson. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Off the play fake. Here's Jack. To his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. Big yardage that time for Washington. 45 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
2nd and 10. A handoff running left, Henry. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Hold on, ready?
They'll run it again with Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, Alpha, say hi. No, we changed it.
They go play action now. Jackson, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. That one goes for 24 yards. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's got room. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing now. Graham on first down. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Graham will throw. And this is going to be incomplete. The Commanders' defense holds, and that'll bring up fourth down. So fourth down coming up. John Harbaugh sent on the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 46. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
This taken in at the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Washington going to go on offense now late in this first half. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something. Being shut out right now, they could really use some momentum before they head into halftime. Now Jackson looking left side, and it's complete. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Play action. Now Jackson on the run. He'll let this go deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. He lets it go deep from there. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Jackson sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And this was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes the concentration could wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
Fourth down. Here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. The final shot before break. Graham. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. First half. Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the third quarter we march. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A solid stiff arm. And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Hey, report. Report. 13. Sit up.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Ravens will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Taking it right down Broadway. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. It's a gain of 35. He showed his shiftiness and his explosion to take him all the way down near the goal line.
Love that description, and it creates momentum. Maybe you hand it to him again since he's got it going, or do you fake it to him and throw it to a teammate? Right now, the options are wide open.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Again to Henry. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. They've been denied. Zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. Here's Graham to throw it. And he's got it. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That time 12 yards on the pass play, but still shy of where they needed to go. 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Graham. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Sam Laporta. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. He's completed 4 passes so far in this game. The issue is 2 of them have been to the guys in the wrong colored jersey.
So I'd say there's a little bit of clouded vision,
yeah.
Right? Sometimes he sees clearly, sometimes he doesn't. I know on the sideline they'll be going over things and talk about what the coverages are and what they're seeing. So you used to look at the snapshots. Now you look at the Microsoft Surface Pro. He's got to analyze what he's seeing and be more accurate with the ball.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now Jackson on 2nd down. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. Back now at FedEx Field. It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4.
You change it.
On third down, Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they stop him short of the first, as he can only get to the 20. Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Graham. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. 2nd and 5. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running gets them to the 9-yard line. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Right back to him on first down. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. From the gun, he'll hand this off. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Odell Beckham. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens are able to stretch out their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's OBJ, Odell Beckham, who ends it with a touchdown reception. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Hard running at the 15. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Rolling to his left. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Here's Jackson. Steps away. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. That's going to...
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Here we go, 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll be stopped about a... after a pickup of about 3.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Play action. It's Jackson.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play, but in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
They'll run. It's Henry. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hey, folks, it's the Coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thank you. We begin this challenge in the 4th quarter with less than 3 minutes remaining. You're ahead by just a field goal. Your opponent has possession in the red zone, and it's 2nd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with each
touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, he scored on the... The Dreadnoughts offense on 1st and 10, getting ready to go. Here's Jackson to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 23. So that, a definite deflator there on the interception.
Yeah, you work your way down the field thinking you're in position for a go-ahead score. But all it takes is one errant throw, and this one winds up a turnover.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30. A huge play there for Washington. 55 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now they're going to speed things up here. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Derrick Henry. Touchdown run. And the Commanders take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Back out comes San Antonio.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Now Jackson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Come on, baby. Get up. Let's ride up. Let's ride up. Bring it. Let's do this, man. They can't stop. Let's go now. Let's go. All right, guys. All right. Let's go, baby. Let's have some fun. Let's go.
Everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. 3rd down seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to the first down.
And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Coach, thank you. We begin this challenge in the 4th quarter with less than 3 minutes remaining. You're down by 6, but you've driven into opponent territory. 2nd and 10. Jackson now. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
No, we changed it.
Now it's Jackson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Some coaches like to take reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big.
So 1st and 10 for the Washington offense as they get ready. Jackson. Rolling to his right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Commanders are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Reggie White. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. On second down, Jackson. Under pressure, they got him again. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. To throw is Jackson. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And it's caught. Touchdown. Juwan Johnson. In the red. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. They go play action with Jackson. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Greg Olsen from 21 yards away. And the Commanders are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. On first and 10, it's Jackson. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now Jackson on first down. This is caught. Touchdown. Juwan Johnson. And now the offense getting set, first and 10. Now it's Jackson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Nice job there defensively, not giving them much to work with to start this drive. Maybe they set a tone with that incompletion.
Throwing is Jackson. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. From the gun, Jackson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down. So first and 10 for the Washington offense as they get ready.
Jackson.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
They go play action now. Jackson. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Justin Jefferson.
25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Commanders have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
You ain't going nowhere.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Back out comes San Antonio.
Don't worry. Hey, Alphas, what?
Jackson on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's McKenzie. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Back to throw. Jackson. That's complete to Jalen Hyatt. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Burke?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Make it on!
From midfield now, here's Jackson.
Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down.
The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time. As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also fourth. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And he can't escape, and down he goes. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
T. Higgins was the intended target.
And it'll bring up third down. Operating from the gun. Jackson under pressure, and down he goes. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Thank you, Coach. So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're trailing by 4. You've got the ball on your side of the field, 2nd and long. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. This is 1st and 10. The toss right to Henry. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll be out. Too shy of the 30.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Here's 1st down. And now Jackson will look to throw it. He finds Mayer here. Touchdown, Washington. Michael Mayer, 31 yards. And the Commanders have taken a fourth quarter lead. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
You got to give some credit there, able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
And Sanders now to return. And just like that, another Ultimate Challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner. So this offense... on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Now we'll run straight ahead with Edmonds.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The veteran safety, Dante Whitner, in on the tackle.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Reggie White in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
A 4th down. Here's Jake Camarda on to punt for the Bucs.
This is taken at the 23.
Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenge it.
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. T.J. Watt, always a disruptor, there to blow that play up. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Again, it's Kamara. They're going to drop him behind the line yet again, and things going from bad to worse.
Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another chance.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Let's send it down to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis for the call.
We pick up this challenge in the 3rd quarter with less than 3 minutes left on the clock. You trail by a touchdown. Your opponent has the ball on their side of the field. 2nd and long. Now Watson. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any...
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
To finish this out, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Coach, thank you. We pick up this challenge in the 3rd quarter with less than 3 minutes left on the clock. You trail by a touchdown. Your opponent has the football on their 35-yard line. As we get set here, 2nd and 10. Again, running right is Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
3rd and long. It's Watson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
Caught that.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Pulled in at the 24. Fighting his way through contact.
And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
Now they'll run it on the toss. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. And now they're in the hurry-up. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47.
And the Colts offense ready here for 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss.
62 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
A nice toss play there to the left. enough room to move the chains.
And you know what I love about that play as a broadcaster? Seeing the big guys move, seeing them get upfield and take out defenders. You know what I hated as a defensive back?
What?
That exact same thing. Seeing those linemen coming downfield, getting ready to blot out the sun.
A nice little juke. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise...
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. On the call today, two of the best in the business, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. I'll see you guys at halftime.
Coach, we start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You have possession on your own 30-yard line. First and long. That one up back at the 16. The first down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful, and now they have to deal with second and very long.
Hey, report! Report!
Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. So first and 10 now from the 30. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nicely done. Another one. So first and 10 now from the 30. Now a toss here, short side. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're down by 6. You have possession on your own 45-yard line. First and long. Trying to find some space to turn upfield, but this defense having none of it. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. What can they draw up now? Time to find out on a 3rd and 8. Here's a give up the middle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 89 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. And now all of a sudden, the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
On first first down. They'll go to the ground attack. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's first and goal. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the fourth quarter. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to...
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, The Coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. In motion, Hill. Now he's going to get it on the jet sweep. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Tua. And that's incomplete.
You still hold your breath where there's a defense when Tua gets out of the pocket. You're worried about him scrambling and getting a first down. But there, he made the wise call. If there's nothing downfield, just throw it away.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. That's complete to the tight end, Sauber. And they get him down, but not before he... 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive.
Hey, everybody, welcome. It's the Coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they'll get this well. Before being stopped just before. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Going right back to Akers. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
So now facing a 3rd and 16 following back-to-back running plays that went in the wrong direction. They'll go with Akers here up the middle.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams.
That's pulled in at the 32. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Stroud looking to throw. To Pierce, they set up the screen.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any start.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And, partner, I know so far, and we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
This is caught inside the 15. And in for the Steelers touchdown.
Justin Jefferson.
85 yards. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going.
Hello, and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And that'll just about do it for us in this one.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time. Pause menu.
They go play action here on first down.
Let's join this one.
He's got him in, complete. Down to the 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Justin Jefferson.
75 yards.
And the Steelers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now,
welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hawkinson. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Throwing is Cousins. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big gain of 31. Up the middle, Nwangu. He'll get this to about the 38.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. He's got his target. That's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Maybe a free play here. Cousins. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one for me.
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Cousins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing, Cousins. And that is incomplete.
They played well so.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. And taken down just shy of the 40.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you could do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to press him?
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards. Sack. Now it's 3rd down. Cousins now. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. Taken from just outside the 30. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, The Coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Love going to give this one to Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go back to the ground with Jones. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
This is taken at about the 14. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, The Coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit.
And the Seahawk defense get down. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges.
Hello there, it's the Coach with you here today, and this is an Ultimate Challenge. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They go play action with Jackson. That's down the field for Jefferson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
That was a long pass attempt downfield, and the ball was popped up in the air. And how come things go from really fast to almost slow motion when the ball's up in the air and the defender is unable to haul it in before it hits the ground?
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. This is caught at the 20. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge. The Patriot offense set to go as they've got it 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson, out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
They go play action now. Jackson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now a 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for 48 yards.
You ask tight ends about their favorite routes to run, and surprisingly, this will pop up as one of their staples.
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. Ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. You know, I was going to ask you if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air.
That's caught inside the 20.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. This is not an offense that's going to go into its shell. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses where they see them. And that's...
Hey, everybody, thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, they've got his man. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and often...
Touchdown, Patriots! An 11-yard touchdown. And the Patriots will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of...
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the... It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for New England. 64 yards. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
This goes to the goal line. You got to be very careful with the offense calls rub routes. When I call a pick trying to screen you off from your coverage, does a nice job of avoiding that and helping force an incompletion.
Now Jackson on second down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Jackson. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. There certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down.
Let's go. Hey.
Here's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, report.
Jackson. Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. There you have it, another...
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Justin Jefferson, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for two. And he will get into the end zone, and a two-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. They get the conversion, and Charles, when you only have 2 yards to go, what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of sets you back a little bit.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end.
Now a hit and a loose football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. Why we saw that field goal try a moment ago, I'll never understand. But as a result, this offense, they've got to be pumped. 1st and 10 in striking position already. And all the way down inside the 5 of the 4. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn that for a first down.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
Were you as surprised as I was that they actually ran it on 2nd down there? I thought that they would go ahead and throw it in every situation here.
Yeah, they've thrown for 3 touchdown passes. Now here, I think they'll probably go back to the air.
Yeah, I think so, but ordinarily, 2nd down is when you run your play fake, your play action, show run, and throw the ball. Now they brought up 3rd down, and they'll have to throw it anyway.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
He's going to be stopped shy of the end zone. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and it'll be a turnover on downs. They start the drive with Lynch. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And it'll be Raiders football 1st and 10. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Blitz coming, and down he goes. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson. That's down the field for Jefferson. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So instead of fourth down, first down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because third down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll set up second and goal.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Raiders are an extra point away from taking the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will put them on top here in the third. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And now here comes Kansas City. They're looking to turn things around here. They've been shut down in this third quarter. That was after a good first half offensively.
And you wonder where it all goes, and it feels like it goes away fast because it takes some time to build up good momentum, great play calling, excellent execution, and then like a blink of an eye, you're losing the game. Yep. How do you get back there again? I'm sure they've talked about it, and they've got a plan. Now can they put it into practice?
The lead gone, now the search to find it again. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Mahomes firing complete, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 36. Now here's Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Holt. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and a yard. To throw, it's Mahomes. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I think the defenders have to feel pretty good, even though the ball was tipped in the air and could have become a big play for the offense. They actually won one because the guy flinging it today, he's having quite the performance. A couple touchdown passes, almost threw his first interception, but he's throwing it so well, I think Lady Luck was on his side.
3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Davis will try to run for it. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. Now a toss running left. This is Davis. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead.
And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth-quarter lead.
And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And the receivers I know, they have a great deal of confidence. Usually they stand in front of the mirror before games and say, not 1 touchdown, not 2 touchdowns, but 3 touchdowns. Trying to turn this one into a big-time performance.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
Well, that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. So since that last play got nothing, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty, and that forces a fourth down situation.
Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. And it's going to be out, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Raiders try it on fourth down, but to no avail. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Mahomes now on first down. Over to Samuel. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's second down. Now Mahomes. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Miller.
And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Mahomes now to throw. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A 5-yard. Here are the Raiders as they get set on first and 10. Now it's Jackson. And it's caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Justin Jefferson.
A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Raiders go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
They'll let McFadden try and run it in. And he's going to be hit and take backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And now the offense getting set, first and 10. Now Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's
and the offense readies for a first down and 10. Jackson from the shotgun.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Chiefs will have the football as taken up past the 30.
And when
here are the Raiders as they get set on first and 10. Jackson now. Flush to his right.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
Picked off by the Hall of Famer Night Train Lane. And now the offense getting set, first and 10. To throw is Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown,
Justin Jefferson.
A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Raiders go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
They'll let McFadden try and run it in. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Touchdown! A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Raiders go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. They'll let McFadden try and run it in. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere. Here are the Raiders as they get set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Justin Jefferson.
A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Raiders go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
They'll let McFadden try and run it in. And did he get the football to break the play? No, he did not. They'll say he's out of... And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Raiders go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. They'll let McFadden try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. And it's so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They begin with a run by Davis. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now here's Davis to run again on 2nd.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Davis. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Mahomes now on 1st down.
That's complete to Calvin Johnson. A big play there for KC, and even 40 yards.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal.
I absolutely love that play call there. They just came off of a big play. They've got momentum in their direction, and they come back and take the shot at the end zone. Just unable to complete it, but I love their aggressiveness.
And you feel like the defense, a sigh of relief, could have been back-to-back really big plays. Now from back at the 5, this is 3rd and goal. Mahomes going to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A 5-yard touch. And the Chiefs are able to widen their advantage. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait.
And this is going to be intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Raiders now set to get the football back. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They go play action now. Jackson, rush coming, and he's taken down. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. Still going. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Justin Jefferson, 78 yards. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Chiefs. It's been a back-and-forth game. A lot of points on the board. And that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's going. Oh, this is blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Justin Jefferson and the rest of this offense, they've got their helmets back on, and they're ready for this next series. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense, is getting big yardage with each and every one of them. As a former defender, I can feel their sigh of relief after that one, because when he breaks out of the pocket and you face a mobile quarterback, he causes all kind of problems in your secondary. They were able to force that incompletion.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Play action. Now Jackson. That's down the field for Jefferson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Hard running at the 15. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. Again, it's Henry.
10 yards there, good for a Washington first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
53 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
A first down carry for Henry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
And the Commanders are going to be set up with a first and goal. As a nice run there, gets them down to the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
On second down, here's Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
Gay's kick is good, and the Commanders get out to a 3-0 lead. Well, they moved the ball well there on the opening series. Running game was in sync. They were knocking on the doorstep, but ultimately, Charles, they'll have to settle for the field goal.
Well, they certainly were moving it well, and give this defense a ton of credit. Finally dug their heels in and forced the field goal. That's what it is, game partner. Will this offense look back at this drive and think to themselves, if we'd gotten 6, we'd be in a better spot.
Here's the punter, McAfee, to kick it away.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. Hey, 43.
On first down, Mahomes. Caught on the left side, Fitzgerald. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep. We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
3-0 after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. That is caught by Carmichael. And it's a Titans touchdown. Harold Carmichael, 32 yards. And the Titans have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And he'll elect not to run with it. A fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right.
Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
But I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Tomlinson. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. LaDainian Tomlinson taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Real quick.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack.
and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
He's thrown one interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does, and that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball, making sure you get back within yourself. I mean, those mechanics that they work on all the time, they're there for a reason. Kind of get back to those and maybe tamp it down a little bit.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A give to LaDainian up the gut. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Got a man, it's Harold Carmichael. Touchdown, Titans! Harold Carmichael. Second touchdown here in this first half, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, and discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They go play action with Jackson. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that's going to be Incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. Mahomes now on 1st down. His throw incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Harold Carmichael on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Titans continue to pull away here in this.